Okay, hi Geminis. This is going to be a general reading. I'm gonna call this like middle of the day message, okay? Yeah, it's kind of like what my nightly messages are for those of you who do know what those are. Sorry for the music. I do have crown chakra music in the background. Which I always feel like helps me personally to connect. So these messages, the cards are already laid out, okay? And yeah. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, placements, by any other placement in Gemini that is significant to you. This could resonate, or there could be a message in here for you. Yeah. I know the background, like the setup, may not look too aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, we're working with what we can. Hopefully the audio is not too bad because I don't have my mic plugged in. I just been a little bit up and down with life, so to say the least. So I haven't plugged in my mic. I haven't charged it, but I do need to. But yeah, I know I haven't been that consistent with readings, but again, it's because I've been a little bit up and down with life and things as such. So yeah, let's get into the reading. Remember to take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot, and always feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel the need to be. I also feel the need to say that some things may not resonate at this time. So for some of you, maybe when you're watching this reading, it may not fully resonate, maybe till later time. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Yeah, I hope you guys have been also doing well. So it says, today I will forgive. Today I will forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. I don't know why it's not focusing very well. There you go. Yeah. So I wanted to get an affirmation card because I believe in the last reading, I'm not sure if I did or didn't. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. They all say today, okay, but this could be for any day you're watching this. So what I'm getting with this is some of you guys may be needing to forgive yourself or be less harsh on yourself for any past things that you may have experienced. Any yeah, I'm hearing the word like karma. So some of you guys may need to forgive yourself for like things that you felt like may have been karmic. Love on yourself unconditionally. I'm also getting, even before I started getting the cards laid out, some of you guys may also be very like unapologetic. You may be very much like, and I don't mean that in like a self-absorbed way. Some of you guys just may be focusing on yourself. You may even be focusing on your aesthetics. And it's interesting that I mentioned, like, sorry for this background, this setup not being too aesthetically pleasing. So for some of you guys, you may be focusing on that, okay? But I also feel like it's coming from a place of loving yourself unconditionally, pouring into yourself, giving yourself that love in return, okay? So yeah, and then for the, let me see, for the cards here, I got unicorn, and it says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Then I got claw, and it says be careful, do not take risk. So what I'm getting with this, okay, and even just like the message here, okay, some of you guys may need to use discernment, okay? Use your intuition, use your knowledge, your magic, you know, within you, whatever gift that may be, because everyone's gifted in a different way, you know, in different things, by experiences and things like that. Because there might be someone that may, I don't know why I'm getting, like, when I to be aware, or you need to be afraid to take a risk. But the thing is, I'm almost getting like when something clenches, I think it's clenches you. So for some of you, there might be a bit of this energy of someone not allowing you to change. And it's interesting because the Death card actually caught my attention before it had came out. I had asked, you know, for I believe it was the last few cards to come out, but the Death card, even though it had caught my attention, hadn't came out. It came out towards the end. So some of you guys here, I'm getting like you are meant to change. There's like a rebirth energy here, but someone may be, you know, sometimes people tell us things like, oh, you need to be careful, oh, you need to be aware, oh, you need to, oh, I don't think you should do this, Gemini. And it's sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes you have to use your own discernment. You have to use your unicorn energy, right? And I don't mean to sound cheesy, but like you have to use the knowledge, the intuition, the gifts that you were given, right? So for some of you, that's very significant here. I'm also getting that I'm getting a download that could even tie, this could even be just about anyone, okay? A friend, a colleague, family member, lover, someone that you know, okay? I'm also getting someone that you may have thought you knew but really didn't, or maybe you just don't know them as much as you think you did. This could tie to where it says, today I will forgive any past mistakes I have made. So this could be someone that feels like, you know, Gemini, like, don't take that risk because remember what happened last time. So this could be someone that's like not allowing you to change. And I was just mentioning rebirth, right? And part of rebirth is change, transformation. You cannot stay stuck in the same, you know, excuse my language, but in the same pile of shit if like you want things to change. Yeah, and I do feel here that there is a sense of peace coming in, okay? So for some of you, this has been also a long time coming is what I'm feeling, okay? Whether emotionally, physically, by time frame, you know, it's been a journey to get to the place where you feel at peace. A lot of you guys, I feel like if this isn't your energy yet, you're going to be getting there because you may have been feeling like you were in your head, you know, a lot of anxious energy. Some of you guys, I'm also getting you're walking away from feeling that way, okay? Some of you guys, when you walk away from this emotionally and or physically, because it's one thing to walk away from something, but it's like if you still have that emotion or like that attachment, it can still, you know, you haven't fully let go of it, if you know what I mean. So some of you guys, I feel like you're walking away from that. Yeah, some of you guys also with the moon card, it's giving me unknown energy. So some of you guys may be even getting told like, Gemini, you're walking into the unknown, but I feel like it's needed. The Death card is the major arcana besides the Temperance and the Emperor, which we will get into, which is over here. But also, if you guys see this moving, I'm sorry, it's because I'm like sitting on like a cushiony thing, so sorry if it like moves. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys, it's like you're walking away from this and you're walking into the unknown, okay? And these cups could be people. Maybe for some of you it is a group of people, right? Which your group would be like 3 or more people, right? Could even be 8 people could be significant, but just you're walking away from something that no longer serves you. And for some of you, maybe walking away or even doing this may have you a bit in anxiety. And I don't want to invalidate any of you Gemini's emotions or anything, but as a Gemini myself, that 9 of Swords is our energy, whether upright or reversed. Being in a 9 of Swords causes you to sometimes even be, even more in distress than needed, right? So for some of you, I'm also getting the number 10 could be significant, and it's interesting because my arm cracked. The 10 of Cups is here, so yeah, for some of you, it's like you're walking, it's like you're going from 9 to 10, even though it's 9 swords, not 9 cups, 10 cups. It is, you know, it's actually, I just noticed that 8, 9, and 10, right? 8 cups, 9 swords, 10 cups, right? So for some of you, I am getting, it's like you're taking steps forward, okay? You're walking away from, or for some of you, it could even be that as you're walking away from this, you are a bit in your head. But the thing is, Gemini, I feel like this is something where you're gonna not only transform, but you're also, and I'm sorry if I keep going back and forth between cards, guys. This is kind of how my readings have been. I feel like I've been doing well doing these kind of readings, or I feel like this is kind of what I've been guided, more of like a freelance reading. 11 could be significant, okay? I just seen that as the time, the recording time. So the Queen of Pentacles, a Death card. I feel like besides rebirth, you're also, regardless of your gender, Gemini, you're in this energy where you're embodying a very stable, very beautiful, magnetic energy. This is someone who's like, you know, high quality, you know, in terms of like the energy. Queen of Pentacles is one of the energies that I feel like stands out to me, and it's making me, as I'm saying that, think of the Empress, right? The Empress, don't get me wrong, embodies all queens in one, you know, the air, sword, fire, water, earth, but the Queen of Pentacles is a very stable, grounded person. So a lot of you guys, you may also be transforming into a person that's stable, because a Nine of Swords person is not stable. This does not look like stability. So a lot of you guys, you're going to this energy where you're now stable, and now you're now stable, and you're now sorry guys, there was like a mini interruption. As for some of you, maybe that could be significant too. While you're in the midst of this, there's interruptions. I personally, you know, from some experiences, can say that sometimes when you're growing and evolving, there's always people that interrupt, or there's interruptions that sometimes happen. Or you will have people that interrupt you, right? Or there's like just distractions in general. Okay, this could be from just about anyone, family, friends, anyone could be sent your way to distract you. But I feel like you're not meant to be in this energy anymore. You're meant to transform into, I'm tying the Queen of Pentacles and the Death card here. It's giving me like you're transforming into a stable person. But I feel like stability, not just financially, but I also feel like as a person, your energy, your aura. What else? It also did say finger, and it says warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Eagle, trump over troubles and obstacles. So for some of you, I'm also getting here, this could also be, take it how it resonates. Okay, you may be getting a warning of someone, okay? And even though it doesn't say someone, it literally just says warning of a problem either now or in the near future. You guys could be getting, you know, a warning about someone maybe making you think that you can't use your unicorn energy, right? Which by that I mean like your intuition, your discernment, your, you know, your gut instincts, your gifts, your clairaudient, clairvoyant gifts. But I also feel like for some of you too, this could even be someone telling you something in regards to, yeah, I feel like I'm just I'm about to repeat myself. Or this could be like someone wanting to make you feel like you should be warned, but you already know, because the unicorn energy literally says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah, so this could have to do with changes. This could have to do with using your intuition. I also just seen 1515 on the recording time. That could also be another significant sign. So, or like number, and another significant angel number. But yeah, you're in this energy where you're needing to make those beneficial changes. Or it's beneficial by using your intuition. Then it says eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Yes, I feel like it's giving me like rising from the ashes. I'm not too familiar with birds, but it's giving me like phoenix rising from the ashes. So it's like you're going to be overcoming this obstacle, okay? And then with the Emperor, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups, for some of you too, because you're in this stable energy, and I don't think I mentioned that the Queen of Pentacles, regardless of gender, because you could be a male and embody the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. You're embodying this energy that's like hubby, wife, husband, wife, you know, just a very beautiful partner, someone that you can have a very beautiful partnership with. And I feel like you are either attracting someone that could be a partner, because the 10 of Cups is here, but it could also be someone here that matches your energy, and you can have emotional fulfillment here with the 10 of Cups. And you may even also either, I don't know why I'm wanting to say meet this person. You know, the 8 of Wands is like fast-paced energy, so this could be someone that either you meet quickly, or there's communication that happens quickly with this person. But I feel like before that happens, before this Emperor, 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups energy happens, you're meant to transform and move away from something that is no longer fulfilling. And again, I'm getting, when I'm looking at this moon card, it's giving me the unknown, and I don't always get that with I'm looking at the 8 of Cups, but I am for this reading, the context of this reading. You're in this energy, Gemini, where you're walking into the unknown. Yeah, I'm also getting, for some of you with the 9 of Swords, I'm also, now take this how it resonates. Don't be too hard on yourself. As a Gemini myself, I need to take that advice. And I'm a double Gemini, Gemini rising and sun. Don't be so much in your head. I really need to take that advice. Don't be so much in your head where, you know, it causes you even more distress. You know, I am no therapist, no psychologist, no doctor, but being in that energy is no good. You know, will look, it'll even affect you in how you look, right? You know, where you look, you know, a little bit like your dark circles, or like you look a little bit tired, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, but I feel like there is a transformation here. I also feel like there is a sense of peace. Notice how the cups are pouring into each other, and the cups here just standing still. Weird kind of analogy, but I feel like it's like the cups are now even, whereas here there may have been like, I don't know, I'm wanting to say, like, you know how there's space here, and I don't think I've ever said anything about that, but like there's space here in between, so there might even be emotional disconnect in whatever you're walking away from. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting, but I do feel like you are going to be, I'm wanting to translate the word triumph over obstacles to like vas a triunfar over los obstáculos that are get put in your way. So basically I just translated into Spanish, like you're overlapping, maybe not overlapping, that's probably not the best word, you're overcoming those obstacles, okay? Yeah, And again, it's interesting, like how this unicorn card says use your intuition to make beneficial changes, and the death card is here. So I feel like you need to use your intuition. Some of you guys, you know, may be kind of feeling like, you know, are these risks even worth it? For some of you, again, I even feel like I'm going to this affirmation card. For some of you, you may need to forgive yourself for maybe in the past. Maybe you were like, oh man, like I thought my intuition was telling me something and I took that risk and it ended up going all bad. But I feel like this time around, it's like use your intuition, your discernment, because I feel like you know, even if you don't know how you know, because again, I keep getting like something, it's giving me the energy. I don't get this is actually you needing to be careful to take a risk. I feel like this is someone or something making you feel as if you should be careful. But your intuition here, and you know, we have unicorn and death card, and it says changes. And when you look at the death card, it talks about changes. You know, something ends, but something also transforms and something new begins, right? Things die out in order for something to change. So that's what I'm getting, Gemini. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that, Geminis. I hope you guys, I'm sorry for it moving over and over, but yeah, I hope you guys resonated with this reading. I hope it gave you guys some kind of clarity under guidance. In terms of major energies here, we have some fire, water, air, but we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And love and light, Geminis. Bye.